என்றால் சரித்திரம் மௌனமாகிவிடும், இலக்கியம் ஊமையாகி போகும். புத்தகம் என்பது மனிதகுலமே அச்சு வடிவில் இருப்பது போல தோன்றுவது உண்மை. ஆம், அகம் புதிதாக உதவுவது புத்தகம், அகிலம் அறிந்திட உதவுவது புத்தகம், அறிஞர்களை அறிந்திட துணையாகுவது புத்தகம், அறிஞராக உதவுவது புத்தகம், ஆற்றல் பெருகிட காரணம் புத்தகம், அறிவு வளர்ந்திட காரணம் புத்தகம், இல்லம் நிறைந்திட தேவை புத்தகம், உள்ளம் புத்துணர்வு பெற உயிர்ப்பிப்பது புத்தகம், எடுத்த செயல் முடித்திட உதவுவது புத்தகம், ஏணியினை உயர்த்துவது புத்தகம்.
The first book is The Anthology of Blossoms from English Department. This anthology brings together the best of poetry from various college faculties and students. The theme ranges from the role of philosophy, family, desire, loneliness, and nature. It's composed with fine lyrics. Words may never be enough to express the powerful feeling. Some of the most beautiful thoughts have been expressed in poetry. I request Reverend Sister Finian Mary to release the Anthology of Blossom. I request Mr. Alagu Paneer Selvam Sir receive the first copy of the book. I request Reverend Mother Gladine Arokya Mary to honor Dr. Lidvina, the head of the Department of English.
Value education. The aim of education is the knowledge not of facts but of values. Value education, also known as moral education, refers to the idea of imparting moral values to the students. It does not curb the future of students, but also acts the purpose to their life. It teaches them to live fruitfully. I humbly request our education counselor, Reverend Sister Finian Mary, to release the book Value Education. I request our college secretary, Reverend Mother Claudine Arokya Mary, to receive the first copy of the book. I invite our principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Eugene Amala, to honor the author, Mrs. S. Tilahavati, Assistant Professor of English. I also request the co-author, Dr. Lidvina E. Pereira, Head of the Department of English, to join in this occasion.
Programming in C. C is tough, C is structure-oriented, C is complex, I cannot understand C. I do errors, but I can't give up because I love C program. Programming in C by the Department of Computer Applications. This book deals with the programming concepts such as algorithm, flowchart, along with the skill used in C programs. The concepts discussed in the book are very helpful for all level of readers and software developers. I request Reverend Sister Finian Mary to release the book of Programming in C. I request our principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Eugene Amala, to receive the first copy of the book. I request our Vice Principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Vimali Mary, to honor Dr. Kani Ma'am.
Office management is like juggling 3 balls: time, cost, and quality. It is like a troupe of circus performers standing in a circle each juggling 3 balls and swapping balls from time to time. Office management tools helps in increasing office efficiency, smooth flow of work, maintaining public relation, minimization of cost, managing to change and accepting the new challenges which help in achievement of the goals in the organization. I request our educational counselor, Reverend Sister Finian Mary, to release Office Management Tools book. I invite Dr. K. Boneshwari, Assistant Professor of Computer Application and author of the book, to receive the first copy. Now, I request our principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Eugene Amala, to honor the author, Mrs. V. Radhika, Assistant Professor of Computer Application. I also invite the co-author, Dr. R. Kanimuri, Head of the Department of Computer Application, to join in this occasion.
Economics of transportation. Transportation has been the backbone of Indian economy. The aim of the book is to enable readers who read to have greater idea of what the industry is about. I request Reverend Sister Finian Mary to release the book Economic of Transportation. I request Dr. Sujata, Assistant Professor of Commerce, to receive the first copy of the book. I request Reverend Mother Gladine Arokya Mary to honor Dr. Renuka, Head of the Department of Management. And I request our principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Eugene Amala, to honor Dr. M.A. Shanti, Head of the Department of Information Technology.
Financial services. Financial freedom is available to those who learn about it and work for it. Financial Service is a book on the fast-growing financial service industry of India. This book discusses the institution, instruments, markets, regulation, and various other financial services in the financial system. While presenting each topic, the book focuses on the basic concept, structure of the industry, regulatory issues, and the contemporary development. I kindly request our education counselor, Reverend Sister Finian Mary, to release the book Financial Service. I invite Dr. V. Mahalakshmi, Head of the Department of Commerce and author of the book, to receive the first copy. I request our Vice Principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Vimali Mary, to honor the author, Dr. R.V. Hema, Assistant Professor of Commerce.
Banking practices. Banking is the branch of information business. It covers an overview of business of banking, the structure of Indian banking system, the functions of banks and customers. It describes various types of loans and advances in banking services. I request Reverend Sister Finian Mary to release the book Banking Practice. I request Dr. R.B. Hema to receive the first book of the copy.
Gender studies. Equality is not in regarding different things similarly. Equality is in regarding different things differently. The book Gender Studies shows to reflect on what type of person he or she would like to be, without feeling hindered by gender stereotypes. It opens the door to a deeper and broader understanding of one's humanity. This text is easy to navigate. I request our education counselor, Reverend Sister Fenian Mary, to release the Gender Studies book. I invite Mrs. T. Panjavarnam, Assistant Professor of Commerce and author of the book, to receive the first copy. I request our college secretary, Reverend Mother Claudine R.O.K. Mary, to honor Dr. K. Muthumani, Assistant Professor of Commerce, who is also one of the authors of Gender Studies.
Operating systems. This text provides a clear descriptions of the concepts that underlie operating systems. Concepts are presented of the book is to present the concepts of algorithm in general settings. Is not tied to one particular operating systems. I request Mr. Alagu Paneer Selvam sir to release the first copy of operating system. I request Mrs. S. Hemalata to receive the first copy of the book. Introductions of cloud computing. It gives readers a complete picture of the advantages and the growth of cloud computing, cloud infrastructure and automations, including computing. I request Mr. Alagu Paneer Selvam sir to release the book of cloud computing, and I request Mrs. Nirmala Martin to receive the first copy of the book. I request our principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Eugene Amala, to honor the author of these books, Dr. C. Pramila Rosi, head of the Department of Computer Science.
Soft skills development. Technical skills may get your job. Soft skills can make you as a leader. Soft skills development book provides us the general communication skills that includes a cluster of social graces, personality traits, habits, and a sense of optimism. It also gives a clear understanding of the attributes of good communication vis-a-vis soft skills and hard skills. I request Mr. Alagu Paneer Selvam sir to release soft skills development book. I request our college secretary, Reverend Mother Claudine R.O.K. Mary, to receive the first copy of the book. Environmental studies. Environment is no one's property to destroy. It's everyone's responsibility to protect. This book makes us aware about the importance of protection and conservation of our Mother's Earth and about the destruction due to the release of pollution in the environment. I request Mr. Alagu Paneer Selvam sir to release Environmental Studies book, and I invite our librarian Mrs. K. Lata to receive the first copy of the book. Now, I request our education counselor, Reverend Sister Fenian Mary, to honor the author of both the books, Reverend Sister Dr. Eugene Amala, Principal of our college.
the science of life. All our life processes are essentially chemical reactions. So biochemistry is actually the chemistry of life, and it's supremely interesting. This book explains the concept of molecular and cellular basis of biology process. It provides information to the fundamental aspects of biochemistry. I request Mr. Alagu Panir Selvam sir to release the book of biochemistry, and I request Dr. Krishnaveni ma'am to receive the first copy of the book. I request our Vice Principal, Reverend Dr. Vimali Mary, to honor Mrs. Lomina Mary.
Biomaterial and its application in science and technology. Science and technology can solve all the world's problems, and historically it has been shown to make the world better and better. The concept of the book is about the biomaterials, may be natural or synthetic, and are used in medical or replace damaged tissue or biological functions. Let me invite our college secretary, Reverend Mother Claudine Aroke Mary, to honor the author, Dr. R. Krishnaveni, Head of the Department of Microbiology. பெண்ணியம் பொறுமை எனும் ஆடை அணிந்தவள், தன்மானம் எனும் கிரீடம் அணிந்தவள், அன்பு எனும் ஆயுதத்தை கொண்டு அனைவரையும் வென்றவள். அவளது பெயர் பெண்மை என்பது மட்டுமல்ல, தமிழச்சி என்பதுமே.
விடியலை நோக்கி காணப்படாத கனவுகளுடன், எட்டப்படாத உச்சங்களுடன், தகர்க்கப்படாத நம்பிக்கைகளுடன், பிரிக்கப்படாத பரிசு பொருளாய் விடுகிறது இந்த விடியலை தேடி. I request our principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Eugene Amala, to honor our Vice Principal, Reverend Sister Dr. Lourdes Mary.
மாதர் குலம் ஓங்கிடவே மகத்தான பணிகள் பல செய்து, பெண் கல்வி மிளிர்ந்திடவே புதுமைகளை நாளும் செய்து, ஊக்கத்தின் பிறப்பிடமாய், ஆக்கத்தின் சிறப்பிடமாய், கல்விக்கு கலையாய், கருத்துக்கு கடலாய், அறிவுக்கு சுடராய், மங்கை குல சிங்கமாய் வலம் வரும் எம் கல்லூரி முதல்வர் அருட்சகோதரி முனைவர் யூஜின் அமலா அன்னை அவர்களை ஏற்புரை வழங்கிட கனிவுடனே அழைக்கின்றோம்.
Great indeed are your works, O Lord. Your deeds are always great. Respected and Reverend Lovable Sister Finian Mary, the Educational Counselor of FIHM Congregation, Honorable Adudurai Alagu Panir Selvam Sir, the Orator of Pattupatti Mandam, ever-journeying administrative members, accompanying HODs, faculties, office bearers, and supportive staff. Blessed and joyful morning to everybody. Attitude. It's the advancement of our true selves. Its roots are inward, but its fruits are outward. It's our best friend or our worst enemy. It's more honest and more consistent than our words. It's an outward look based on past experiences. It's a thing which draws people to us or repels them. It's never content until it is expressed. It's the librarian of our past, speaker of our present, and a prophet of our future. I do believe something magical can happen when you read a good book, said by J.K. Rowling. Life is like a book. If you never turn the page, you will never know what the next chapter holds. If you want outstanding results, you need good people with great talent and awesome attitudes. Attitudes are contagious. When attitudes goes up, so does the potential of them. The winner is within. Winning attitude is much more important. Books are the treasured wealth of the world. Books are the treasured wealth of the world. Our published books are the treasures for our students as well as the future generations. They are collection of wonderful poems by young people for the young people, that is Anthology of Blossom Poems. Value education tells about the value of education in a human is same as the importance of ink in a pen. Programming in C depicts about ease of use of assembly language C, the real hero of programming language. Office management tools explains about management in everything you do. Manage others the way you would like to be managed. Economics of transportation enlightens that a transportation networks makes markets more competitive. Economists often study resource allocation. Financial services focuses that best advice and the best service in financial services happens in a real time. Banking practices briefs that in banking, trust is the only thing you have to sell. Therefore, learn the customer-centric culture. Gender studies portrays that your power is your radical self. Find it. Men of quality respect women's equality. Operating system outlines that I am yours, no refunds. Therefore, update your mind system. Cloud computing conveys that your future is created by what you do today. Cloud is the technology of our past, present, and future. Soft skills summarizes that soft skills are the spotlight. Use healthy self-esteem and decide, make wise and insightful choices. You are your own best advocate. Environmental studies express about environment is asking us to conserve her for her, but for our future generations. If you really think that the environment is less important than the economy, try holding your breath while you count your money. Biochemistry briefs about science of life. All our life processes, walking, talking, moving, and feeding are essentially chemical reactions. So biochemistry is actually the chemistry of life, and it's supremely interesting. Biomaterials and its applications in science and technology. We are hit by tons of materials every day, but it is all dust. Science and technology are going to be the basis for many of the solutions to social problems. எந்தையும் தாயும் மகிழ்ந்து குலாவி இருந்தது மின்னாடே, எங்கள் அன்னையர் தோன்றி மழலைகள் கூறி அறிந்தது மின்னாடே, இன்னுயிர் தந்தமை ஈன்று வளர்த்தருள் ஈந்ததும் இந்நாடே, எங்கள் அன்னையர் தோன்றி மழலைகள் கூறி அறிந்ததும் இந்நாடே, அவர் கன்னியராகி நிலவினாடி கழித்ததும் இந்நாடே என பாரதி பெண்மையை போற்றியதற்கும் கொண்டாடியதற்கும் முதன்மைப்படுத்தியதற்கும் சான்றாக படைக்கப்பட்ட பெண்ணியம். போட்டிகள் நிறைந்த உலகில் சாதனை என்பது கடினமானது. சாதிக்க வேண்டி விழித்து கொண்டிரு. 1000 சாதனைகள் உலகில் உண்டு. தேவையான அறிவை திரட்டி லட்சியத்தை எட்டி பிடிக்க உழைப்பை கடினமாக்கி தன்னம்பிக்கையோடு சோதனைகளை சாதனைகளாக்கி விடாமுயற்சியோடு வெற்றியை வசமாக்கி விடியலை நோக்கி என்ற ஒரு சிறுகதை தொகுப்பு. ஆம், நமது இதயா மகளிர் கல்லூரி கும்பகோணமானது இன்னும் நல்ல பல புத்தகங்களை எழுதி பல பல அரிய பெரிய சாதனைகளை சாதித்து பல பல உயர்வுகளை அடைந்து பல பல எழுத்தாளர்களை, கவிஞர்களை, கதாநாயகர்களை, புலவர்களை உருவாக்கி மென்மேலும் வளரும் என்பதில் எள்ளளவும் ஐயமில்லை. 16 செல்வங்கள் போல் 16 புத்தகங்களை படைத்த நம் படைப்பு திறன் பன்மடங்காகட்டும். இறையருளால் இறை மகிமைக்காக நாம் பெண் கல்வி, பெண்கள் முன்னேற்றத்திற்காக எடுக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு முயற்சியும் வெற்றியாய் மட்டுமே அமையும். வரலாறுகள் படிப்போம், வரலாறாய் மாறுவோம். பார்போற்ற புத்தகங்கள் படிப்போம், புத்தகங்கள் படைப்போம். நன்றி.